Hey, Angela, good to see you again.
John, you too.
Oh, so you all set to get things started today? Big days?
Yeah, what's with the look?
What do you mean, the look?
No, formal gala attire, biggest event on the trucking calendar right now. Remember formal events? Remember galas, John?
You know, it's been about 6 months, you know, and okay, I guess things slid a little bit working from home, but I learned something new. I can solve this. This is an issue. I just have to remember how to do it. It's one.
Closer.
Oh, right. One more shot.
Better, John.
Let's get this party started.
go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Top Fleet Employers Virtual Awards Gala. Good evening, everyone. I'm John G. Smith, Newcom Media's Vice President Editorial, and let me welcome you to the first virtual Top Fleet Employer Awards Gala 2020. Bonjour et tous et toutes, et bienvenue au Gala virtuel des meilleurs employeurs transporteurs 2020. Tonight, we are thrilled to welcome Top Fleet's program partners and industry representatives who are joining us from the comfort of their own homes or their offices. While we're social distancing in the name of public health, thank you for logging into this online experience. At this point, let me introduce Trucking HR Canada CEO Angela Splinter to offer some opening remarks.
Thank you so much for joining our 2020 Top Fleet Employers Virtual Awards Gala. I know I'm not alone in saying that I would much rather be with you in person, chatting over a glass of celebratory bubbly and hors d'oeuvres, connecting with industry friends and colleagues from across the country. But as we all know, COVID-19 had different plans, which means we have different plans too. Our annual awards celebration shines the spotlight on our top fleet employers, all of whom are industry leaders in showcasing this industry as a great place to work. As 2020 catapulted many in our industry to hero status, we noted that many of our top fleet employers were the ones leading the way, managing their teams through crisis, and ensuring essential goods were and continue to be delivered to all Canadians. We saw company leaders sharing inspirational and motivational messages for their drivers. We saw them get behind the wheel themselves, clearly demonstrating a commitment to the task at hand and understanding that we are all in this together. And if that's not enough, as an essential service working through a pandemic, we again led the way nationally in fundraising for prostate cancer, with several of our top fleets leading the charge. 7 years ago, we launched the Top Fleet Employer Program as a means of recognizing fleets that have good HR practices in place, fleets that demonstrate a consistent commitment in this regard through the development and implementation of effective HR approaches. We are particularly proud of the increasing number of top fleet employers of distinction. These are fleets that have been in the program for 5 years and more. Last year, we grew to 15, and tonight, we are proud to welcome 14 more. Le programme Meilleurs Employeurs Transporteurs a commencé il y a maintenant 7 ans. Le but était de reconnaître les compagnies qui se démarquent par l'application de bonnes pratiques en ressources humaines. Pratiques qui sont directement reflétées dans le sondage pour l'employé. Nous avons aussi vu un important besoin de projeter une image positive de l'industrie, au moment où nous tentons d'attirer une nouvelle génération. Nous voyons, d'année en année, qu'il ne manque pas des éléments positifs à célébrer. Every year, we highlight and celebrate your commitment to your employees as you work to ensure they are safe and healthy. This year, we highlight and celebrate your leadership and commitment in keeping all Canadians safe and healthy. The whole team at Trucking HR Canada, Craig, Marisha, Antonia, Alero, Katrina, and John have all been working really hard along with you. And I want to thank all our partners and sponsors who are the ones who make our annual dinner possible, and this year helping us make this whole virtual celebration possible. Loadlink Technologies, Isaac Instruments, Intact Insurance, Revolution Staffing, Newcom Media, Wello, the Canadian Trucking Alliance, and Reimer and Associates, who will present our coveted HR Leader of the Year award at the end of the evening. On behalf of the team and the Board of Directors, we proudly recognize, celebrate, and toast each and every one of our 69 top fleet employers for 2020. I now turn it over to my friend and MC extraordinaire, John G., to get the celebration started.
Thank you, Angela. Now, there's no question this is a new experience for all of us. We miss not being with you in person to recognize your work, but this is about keeping a safe distance and helping to combat the spread of COVID-19. I know my family and coworkers have been taking this measure to heart and continue to demonstrate how much they care about me. They don't even call me anymore. As challenging as the year has been, we certainly have many positives to celebrate this year. Let's take a look.
In our nurses, doctors, paramedics, and custodial workers, in our truckers, cashiers, and all frontline workers. They are our heroes now.
Just imagine if truckers just said, that's it, we're done, we aren't doing anymore. The economy would come to a screeching halt. This is absolutely essential.
It's such a great story to tell. As you take part in this virtual celebration, we encourage you to share the experience with your peers. Post your messages and pictures on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Be sure to tag us at TruckingHR and use the hashtag TFE2020. We're going to be looking for you. We're looking for the best team shots, award winner shots, best cheers, and more. Get creative, get social. Tell us what you're eating, who you're celebrating, who you're wearing, just as long as you're not wearing someone else's mask. In fact, you can even add your own name to the list of winners. Keep track of the award recipients throughout the night. Send us the list of winners by 7 p.m. tonight, and you'll be entered into a draw for a $200 Amazon gift card. So grab your pens. Be sure to record the people and companies who received the following awards. We have Top Small Fleet, Top Medium Fleet, Workplace Mental Health, HR Innovator, Employee Engagement, Workplace Diversity, Top Large Fleet, Top Private Fleet, and Fleet Services, Training and Skills Development, Workplace Culture, Women in the Workplace, and of course, HR Leader of the Year. So let's get this party started. We've supplied you with some Top Fleet Employer flutes for your beverage of choice, a mask in the name of COVID-19, and some chocolates to round out the snacks. You know, these chocolates are good as gold, I tell you. Look at the wrapping on these.
These chocolates really are great. And they did a really nice job putting our logo on them too. So we're really hoping we see some of this out on social media. And the gold foil really sets it off, doesn't it, John?
Well, it's time to get to work. Let's begin by recognizing our small fleets that earned the 2020 Top Fleet Employer of Distinction, recognizing those that have been in the program 5 years or more. Brian Kurtz Trucking, 5 years from Breslau, Ontario. Edge Transportation Services Limited, 6 years from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Liberty Line Haul, 6 years from Ayr, Ontario. Logicor, year 7 from Cambridge, Ontario. Steed Standard Transport Limited, 5 years. Welcome again from Stratford, Ontario. Transpro Freight Systems Limited, year 7 from Milton, Ontario. Triton Transportation Limited, 7 years from Chilliwack, BC. The remaining small fleets recognized by the Top Fleet Employers program in 2020 are Alchemist Specialty Carriers, 2 years from Surrey, British Columbia. Beyond Transportation Incorporated, 3 years from Ayr, Ontario. Client Transport Inc., 2 years. Welcome again from Cambridge, Ontario. Diversico Systems, welcome to the program, and thank you for joining us from Cambridge, Ontario. Fortigo Freight Services, year 3 from Etobicoke, Ontario. GX Transportation Solutions Incorporated, 2 years from Mississauga, Ontario. Harv Wilkening Transport Limited, 4 years in the program from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Mill Creek Motor Freight LP, welcome to the program, and thank you for joining us from Ayr, Ontario. Munden Ventures, 4 years from Kamloops, British Columbia. One for Freight, 4 years, hailing from Milton, Ontario. On Freight Logistics, 4 years now, and here from Tecumseh, Ontario. Payne Transportation Limited, 4th year in the program from Winnipeg, Manitoba. We have Spring Creek Carriers Incorporated, 2 years from Beamsville, Ontario. Whitecourt Transportation Incorporated, welcome to the program from Whitecourt, Alberta. Woodcock Brothers Transportation Group, 4 years from Sebringville, Ontario. Congratulations to all our small fleets. Now, the top award recipient in each category is the fleet with the highest overall score from the TFE application. Before I announce the first Top Fleet Award recipient, we have a message from our friends at Loadlink Technologies.
Good evening, I'm Claudia Milicevic.
And I'm Karen Campbell-Jones.
Hope you've enjoyed the event so far. We're delighted that Angela asked us to join this special event. This year's Top Fleet Gala Awards is special in so many different ways. Every year, we've witnessed the annual gala grow in terms of number of attendees, the growth in the number of carrier companies recognized across our beautiful country, and the new categories that are introduced.
Speaking of new, Claudia, we would be remiss if we didn't mention that this year, we proudly sponsor the top awards under our new corporate name, Loadlink Technologies, recently launched this summer. Plus, we can't forget another new and cool thing that we can take advantage of this year's new gala format.
Doing this event virtually solved 50% of the what am I going to wear tonight problems.
Love the outfit, Claudia.
You too, Karen.
Thanks.
Like this awards gala, This year is different for all of us in so many different ways and for so many reasons. But what hasn't changed is the outstanding work that our trucking community continues to do.
I agree. And as rough as it's been for many, there has been some incredible moments of inspiration.
Why we are here. I'd like to recognize all of the Canadian fleets who continue to promote a positive image for our industry and congratulate all of the award recipients of the top small, medium, large, and top private fleets. These award recipients showcase tops in terms of recruitment and retention practices, workplace culture, training and development, and other areas of assessment.
Congratulations to all of the top fleet award winners. And like all of you watching, we are waiting on the edge of our seats to hear who won.
Cheers, and enjoy the rest of the gala.
Cheers.
Now, it's time for our first award of the evening. The top small fleet goes to One for Freight. The Top Fleet Employer Small Fleet Award was introduced in 2016, and One for Freight has been participating for 4 years. Now we will present our medium fleets that earned the 2020 Top Fleet Employer of Distinction honor. Arnold Brothers Transport Limited, 5 years from Winnipeg, Manitoba. CAT, year 7, hailing from Kingston, Ontario. Joseph Haulage Canada Corporation, 5 years. Welcome again from Stony Creek, Ontario. J&R Hall Transport Incorporated, 5th year from Ayr, Ontario. Kindersley Transport Limited, year 7, from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Kriska Holdings Limited, 7 years in the program from Prescott, Ontario. Linamar Transportation Incorporated, 6 years, Guelph, Ontario. Q-Line Trucking, 5th year, hailing from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Rosedale Transport, 5 years from Mississauga, Ontario. Sutco Transportation Specialists, 5th year, from Kelowna, BC. Tandit, year 5 in the program, from Oakville, Ontario. Congratulations. The remaining medium fleets in the program include ASL Global Logistics. Welcome to the program from Brampton, Ontario. Banstra Transportation Systems Limited, 3 years from Smithers, BC. Big Freight Systems Incorporated, year 2 from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Cardinal Couriers, welcome to the program from Mississauga, Ontario. Carmen Transportation, 4 years from North York, Ontario. Carone Transportation Systems, 3rd year, Sherwood Park, Alberta. We have Clark Road Transport Incorporated, year 3 from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Highlight Motor Group, 2nd year from Concord, Ontario. J.D. Smith Logistics Solutions, 4 years, here from Toronto, Ontario. National Shunt Services Limited, 4th year, Cobourg, Ontario. Northern Resource Trucking, welcome to the program from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Polaris Transportation Group, year 3 from Mississauga, Ontario. Rosno Transportation Limited, year 4 from Edmonton. RST and Sunbury Transport, 3 years from St. John, New Brunswick. Steve's Livestock Transport, welcome to the program and thank you for joining us from Bloom North, Manitoba. XTL Transport Incorporated, 4 years, du Vaudreuil-Dorion, Quebec. Congratulations to all our medium fleets. And now, Loadlink Technologies Top Fleet Award for the medium fleet category for 2020 goes to Sutco Transportation Specialists. Congratulations. Now, let's introduce a message from another one of our partners.
I'm Sebastian Bouchard with Isaac Instruments. Isaac is proud to sponsor the 2020 Top Fleet Employer Gala. A company's success comes when we care and we pay attention to our people. We recognize how much hard work each and every one of you needed to spend to come up on this very prestigious list. I wanted to personally congratulate each of the 2020 winners. Thanks to you all, transportation is a better place to work. Congratulations.
And now we turn our attention to our Achievements of Excellence Awards. Each year, we continue to see fleets going above and beyond, exceeding program standards and standing out in certain areas. The Achievements of Excellence recognize these high achievers. The HR Innovator Award is presented annually to a top fleet employer that's demonstrated a thinking outside the box approach toward their own HR initiatives. This means being a forward thinker about elements that may impact their organization, being able to creatively come up with a beneficial solution. It can be a one-time initiative focused on one aspect of an HR plan, or an ongoing initiative that's unique or industry-leading. Whether it's a new technology or new idea, this is where it's celebrated. So this year's award recipients' strong emphasis on innovation and continuous improvement has been evident throughout their years in the Top Fleet Employer program. Each year, they take their scorecard from the program evaluation process and discuss it at the senior management level. And they've used the results to make improvements year after year. They've also been an early adopter of video conferencing technology and had integrated it into some of their business practices before COVID-19 made it part of our new normal. They found innovative ways to use their simulators to enhance the driver training they offer throughout their programs. The TFE 2020 Award of Excellence for HR Innovator goes to Arnold Brothers Transport. Congratulations. Video conferencing, Zoom, Teams. It's made all of our post-pandemic meetings look like a game of Hollywood squares. I like to think of myself as center square in the whole mix. Now, we move on to the Achievement of Excellence for Workplace Mental Health. This award is presented annually to a top fleet employer with a demonstrated commitment to overall employee mental health in the workplace. This includes policies and practices that foster an environment where employees feel comfortable talking about mental health, and formal commitments like employee assistance plans or supported leave positions for employees in need of support. It goes without saying that the impacts of COVID-19 has made this issue even more important in the workplace. And this fleet has taken the matter seriously, leading the way in providing support for their drivers.
Wello is honored to be a Trucking HR Canada partner and presenting sponsor of this year's Top Fleet Achievement of Excellence Award for Workplace Mental Health. Wello works alongside our members and strives to promote and raise the standard of healthcare and mental health accessibility for everyone, everywhere. Mental health problems don't discriminate. They affect everyone. Today, more than 60% of Canadians experience mental health concerns. And we are very aware of some of the unique risk factors specific to the trucking industry. The pandemic is also raising more concerns in this area. The need for preventative, accessible, and stigma-free mental health resources has never been more crucial in employees' well-being and performing workplaces.
This year's award recipient for mental health goes to Bison Transport. Bison Transport is one of the leading award-winning fleets in Canada. Let's take a look.
We congratulate Bison Transport as the 2020 recipient of the Achievement of Excellence in Workplace Mental Health. Bison has been a leading fleet throughout the pandemic, and with a continued focus on maintaining workplace mental health, will most certainly continue to be. Congratulations to Bison Transport.
Now we turn to the Achievement of Excellence for Employee Engagement. This award is presented annually to a top fleet employer that has demonstrated a formal commitment toward supporting and engaging employees. Here, employee surveys often provide information about how an employer is doing, as do management approaches and communication practices. This includes things like open door policies, staff meetings designed to garner employee feedback, recognition approaches, and so much more. It's evidenced by a workplace culture that values the opinions of employees and acts on them. Engaged employees put their best foot forward every day at work, leading to organizational success. This year's recipient is committed to creating the right conditions for all employees to shine and feel like part of the organizational family. This award-winning fleet listens to their employees, and it shows. Annual employee survey results rose significantly in the past year, with a 40% improvement in engagement among surveyed drivers. For their commitment to supporting their employees, this year's winner of the Award of Excellence for Employee Engagement is Vertigo Freight Services. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Joe Gliona. I'm the president of Newcom Media, and I'm very proud once again to be sponsoring Trucking HR's Top Fleet Employers program. A hearty congratulations to Angela, you and your team, for pulling this off in what is, of course, a very unique and strange time for any kind of event. Well done for making it a great one virtually. And cheers, congratulations to all the fleets recognized this evening as top fleet employers for 2020. Well done.
Next, we have the Achievement of Excellence for Workplace Diversity. This award is presented annually to a top fleet employer that has demonstrated a formal commitment toward supporting employees regardless of age, sexual orientation, religion, race, color, gender, national origin, gender identity or expression, disability status, veteran status, or any other status protected by law. This is evidenced through policies and approaches that promote a workplace environment inclusive of women, the needs of younger employees, and other underrepresented groups. Workplace diversity and inclusion leads to more productive and engaged workplaces. This year's recipient is playing a key role in moving the dial on inclusivity by employing and supporting talent from various underrepresented groups. In the past year, 73% of females employed within the organization were in leadership positions. 71% of their entire workforce was made up of visible minorities, and 13% of all employees included persons with disabilities. This year's Award of Excellence for Diversity and Inclusion goes to GX Transportation Solutions. Congratulations to all our award recipients thus far, and I think it deserves a toast. So the one thing is, this is a night of celebration for people, and what's a night of celebration without a little champagne and a little bit of bubbly? And in the name of social distancing, we have our masks. So rolling that on, Angela.
Oh, that's fantastic, John. Thank you.
Great, and to celebrating just a wonderful, wonderful year. Cheers to you, cheers.
Cheers to our top fleets. Well, kind of.
So, here's to all the leading fleets. And remember, don't be shy about posting your celebratory photos on social media. Remember the hashtag TFE2020. Remember to keep track of the awards and send us your list by 7 p.m. tonight for your chance to win a $200 gift card. And now, a word from one of our valued partners.
Hi, Terry Gardner with Isaac Instruments. For years, the trucking industry has labored in the background doing hard work in inhospitable conditions, the unsung heroes of the economy. But today, people far and wide sing your praises and recognize the critical work you do in keeping us fed, clothed, and sheltered in the toughest conditions in a generation. So on behalf of Isaac Instruments, we send a huge thank you to all the truckers out there, and we're proud to stand here today and recognize the best of the best. Congratulations on your hard-earned success, for raising the bar on the professional image of the trucking industry, and for setting an example for others to follow. Cheers to you, stay safe, and we wish you continued success.
We'll now proceed with our top large fleets that earned our 2020 Top Fleet Employers of Distinction honors. Bison Transport, Year 7 from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Canada Cartage Systems Limited from Mississauga, Ontario, their 5th year in the program. Challenger Motor Freight from Cambridge, Ontario, their 6th year in the program. Herb Transport Limited, Year 7 from Hamburg, Ontario. Midland Transport Limited from Dieppe, New Brunswick, their 5th year in the program. Ryder Canada Supply Chain Solutions, Year 6 from Ottawa, Ontario. Westcan Bulk Transport, Year 5 from Edmonton, Alberta. The remaining large fleets are Armour Transportation Systems, Year 2 from Moncton, New Brunswick. Aero Transportation Systems Incorporated, Year 3, all the way from Kamloops, BC. Groupe Guilbeault du Québec, la 4e année. Trimac Transportation, 2nd year from Calgary, Alberta. It's now my pleasure to announce the Loadlink Top Fleet Award in the Large Fleet category for 2020. The top large fleet goes to Challenger Motor Freight. And now we focus on the special category of private fleets and fleet services, recognizing the fleets of distinction among them. Canaan Shipping Company Limited, 5 years from Richmond, BC. Home Hardware Stores Limited, Year 7. Olimel Transport Transpo Incorporated, la 5e année Saint-Simon de Bagot, Québec. Trailer Wizards, 5 years from Mississauga, Ontario. The remaining private fleets and fleet services are For Refuel, welcome to the program, joining us from Oakville, Ontario. Coastal Pacific Express, Year 3 from Surrey, BC. STG Fleet Services, 4 years from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Versacold Logistics Services, 2nd year in the program from Edmonton, Alberta. Vitesse Trucking Services, welcome to the program from Lachine, Quebec. Congratulations to all our private fleets and fleet services. And now I will announce our Loadlink Top Fleet Award for the Private Fleet Services category for 2020. Olimel Transport Transpo. Congratulations.
Hi, my name's Dave McDonald from Revolution Staffing and the Better Together group of companies, where we help companies increase productivity and profitability through people. First, let me take a moment to thank all the drivers who make this industry essential. This spring, while many Canadians were home nervous and confused, our frontline workers were faithfully going about their normal daily duties, delivering the goods we need to feed our families and run our businesses from home. These faithful men and women bore a burden others in our industry and indeed across our country did not have to face. So let's be sure tonight as we gather to raise a glass and toast the heartbeat of our industry, the drivers. Next, let me say how great it is to be a part of an industry that works together and supports one another to serve and feed and care for our great country. And lastly, let me congratulate all the nominees and all the award recipients tonight. You are making our industry great. You are making us better by investing in your people and bringing pride back to an honorable and deserving career in trucking. Thank you and have a great evening.
Now it's time to continue with the remaining achievements of excellence, with the Achievement of Excellence for Training and Skills Development, sponsored by Intact Insurance. We all know the importance of ensuring a safe workplace, and a strong focus on training and learning ensures that happens. This year's recipient demonstrated an exemplary dedication to training and skills development by attaining a perfect score in this category. It has an extensive and ongoing performance management program that offers multiple professional development opportunities for employees, a multitude of training and development courses ranging from technical to leadership competencies, on-site driver training and finishing schools, extensive investments in leadership development, and in-depth coaching and mentoring programs to support the development and progressions of all employees. The Achievement of Excellence for Training and Skills Development goes to once again, Challenger Motor Freight. With that, we turn to the Achievement of Excellence for Workplace Culture. This award is presented annually to a top fleet employer that demonstrates a strong commitment to adopting and promoting a healthy and positive work environment for all employees. It's evidenced through effective communication in the workplace and more. This fleet's mission, values, code of ethics, and vision set the tone for a commitment to promoting a healthy and positive work environment for all employees. They've put their mission into action by developing and implementing rigorous HR policies and procedures to support positive conduct and operations, offering a multitude and variety of flexible work arrangements for employees, providing numerous amenities and comforts at the workplace, and hosting many social activities and team building opportunities throughout the year. In recognition of putting their people first, the winner of the TFE 2020 Award of Excellence for Workplace Culture is Westcan Bulk Transport.
Hello, Mo Khan with Isaac Instruments. As a proud sponsor for Trucking HR Canada's Top Fleet Employers Awards, Isaac Instruments would like to congratulate and recognize the winners. Thank you.
Now we move to the Achievement of Excellence for Women in the Workplace. This award is presented annually to a top fleet employer that's demonstrated a commitment to gender equality and ensuring women are represented and supported within their workplace. This includes things like targeted recruitment approaches designed to appeal to women, onboarding programs to support women drivers, supporting women in seeking coaching and mentoring opportunities, and supporting their professional development. The recipient of this award is moving toward equality and gender diversity in the workplace. This fleet can proudly report that an above average number of women drivers and women are in management roles. This year's Award of Excellence for Women in the Workplace is awarded to Liberty Line Haul.
Each year, we cap off our evening's festivities by recognizing our HR Leader of the Year. Trucking HR Canada believes that human resources professionals play an important strategic role in the operations and day-to-day management of successful trucking companies. Established in 2016, this award celebrates this role and recognizes an individual who exemplifies human resources practices within their organization and the industry. I would like to introduce Ross Reimer of Reimer & Associates to present our 2020 HR Leader of the Year Award.
I'm Ross Reimer, President of Reimer Associates. Once again, Reimer Associates is pleased to present the HR Leader of the Year Award. This award recognizes an individual who exemplifies HR best practices through leadership, commitment to continuous learning, and innovation. This year marked the most applications ever. We think this speaks to the highly respected and important role our HR leaders play in the overall functioning of business operations, and most notably, the key role they've played in navigating through COVID-19. This year's winner is an outstanding choice, and particularly meaningful to me as she's a good friend, a valued client, and a wonderful person that I've come to greatly respect. Her name is Rosanna Preston, and she's the Director of Human Resources and Administration at Rosedale Transport. This award marks Rosanna's 50 years of unwavering commitment and diligent work in the transportation industry. She started at Kingsway Transport in 1970, moving into various roles within the company. In June of 1991, she found a home at Rosedale Transport, where she just marked her 30th anniversary. Rosanna has always been the kind of leader who says, we should, we can, and we will. Even when the mountain seems too high to climb, she finds a way, and her positive approach has helped guide Rosedale to where it is today, one of the industry's greatly respected companies. I'm just one of the people who can speak to her honesty, sense of humor, and valued friendship. She truly does put others first and has had a positive impact on many. Rosanna, I truly wish I could present this to you in person. However, current circumstances prevent that. It certainly does not diminish your selection as this year's HR Leader of the Year. On behalf of Trucking HR Canada and all of your friends in this great industry, congratulations on this award. Stay safe, and God bless you and your family.
Thank you everyone for joining us here tonight for our first virtual awards gala, and a huge congratulations to all our Top Fleet Award winners. Canada and the world are recognizing the trucking industry's role as an essential service. This is our time to shine. Keep up the good work, and thank a trucker. Applications for the 2021 Top Fleet Employers Program are open. And feel free to post and share all your photos from tonight. And once again, tag @TruckingHR. On behalf of Trucking HR Canada, it's been my pleasure to be your host this evening. And we look forward to next year, hopefully in person. Stay safe, stay healthy, and good night.